Hi
Hi
guys,
guys, welcome back again to the channel. I'm so happy having you on today's video, and let's get right into today's reaction.
The interceptors are in a high-speed pursuit of a Porsche 4x4, which was pulled for having no insurance.
okay.
Please turn the engine off!
The interceptors are in a high-speed pursuit of a Porsche 4x4, which was pulled for having no insurance.
Please turn the engine off! Turn the engine off!
After a series of stops and starts,
Slowing down and trying to wave us past.
through the town of Heckmondwike,
It's now 70 miles an hour. Let's continue.
the driver
Where's the
headed
Porsche?
onto the motorway.
Oh, okay, look at this.
Yeah, we are 62 on at the M62.
Why is he
Where he
running?
tried to
Why is he
take
running?
out one of the pursuing cop cars. Steve Oliver and his colleagues are hoping to box in the Porsche and bring it to a stop. But with a car this big and powerful, it won't be simple.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me know why he's running, because the
All he has
accident
is not insurance. All you have to do is do, okay, sorry, maybe take a ticket for it or something.
Why
or
is he
maybe
putting
he
the
has
police on
something-
on a great
I feel like he has something illegal in that car. That is my own opinion, though. That he has something maybe he does not want the cops to see. Or maybe he has done something and he felt like the cops were onto him.
5-1, I'll take car 2. Whoever's in DZG, if you take car 1, you're the bigger car. I'll pull alongside you. I'm coming up right now.
As they try to put the box on, the 4x4 boots it up to over 100, undertaking on the hard shoulder.
And that's
The
risky for
driver
the
slams on the
civilians,
brakes
Yeah.
as the cops
for
catch up.
individuals driving on the same road.
He seems to be toying with them. The cops don't know what this erratic driver will do next, but once again, he hits the gas and speeds away. He then leaves the motorway at the next exit.
3-1, he's off at junction 5, And he's going right, Tunstall Road towards the A61 roundabout. 3-1, it's not 1, it's not 2, not 3. He's taken the 4th, he's going to turn him back onto the M621 in the opposite direction.
Wait. What are they monitoring him from the sky?
The driver's done a full circuit of the roundabout and gone back onto the motorway.
Because I'm not seeing any helicopter right now.
From M621 clockwise direction, back towards the M1.
Drone.
Steve's now lead car in
Wow.
the pursuit. And as he gets
So what's
close to
making
the
him
KN,
put
the
everybody
driver
at,
slows down once
at
more,
risk and
this time
agitation?
to throw something out of the window.
Why?
They
Is
take
he
advantage
turning
of the
with them?
slower speed and
I think
attempt
so.
Playing
another
with
stop.
them. And
Thanks for
this
Romeo
is
5-1. I am
Why they not just ram the car off the road?
Up behind me. I'm going to go past, come across, car 2, come alongside. We'll try and get a near side block on.
I feel like the guy is high or something.
In fact, car 2, where it gets wider here, I'm going to go straight up. I'll drag him to the near side. If you can go past in lane 4.
And I feel like if they try to corner him, he's going to, ride on them. This car is bigger than the police vehicle. So
Yeah.
if they try to, block him at the front, he's just going to run over them. Because this guy feel like he's sick or something.
Yeah, he's not actually.
So they are just going steadily and gentle on him.
But
till he's
there's a question I
finally
want to ask though. There's this I normally see in movies. I've never really seen real action in real life, or most times. There's this thing they normally do. They ram the car from the behind. Disorienting the driver and the car at the same time. And while the car comes to a full stop, they surround the car. I just want to know why. Is it Is it a movie thing, or is it something possible to be
do,
done?
yeah.
And if it is possible, why didn't they do it? That's just my big question, though.
Okay.
Steve tries to go up the inside while his colleague goes to the other, but it speeds up and manages to stay in front.
X Romeo 5-1.
Oh, this is some kind of dare.
80 miles an hour.
I don't know what's wrong with the driver.
Because he will go to jail
Porsche
after
now
this.
Yeah,
dives up the
obviously.
M1 and onto the M62, heading back
And
in
he's
the
at
direction
night.
it came from, once again coming within inches of hitting the pursuing police car.
Sierra 4-1, at the next opportunity where you join the 62, I'd like the 3 boxing cars to pass the subject vehicle and form a 3-line box.
5-1, that's received. Steve, just bear in mind it's 4 lanes at the moment, mate. 4 lanes until we get past the next junction.
They go for the box once more, but as they get into position,
Okay, they're trying to
Porsche
box
again
him.
swerves into their path.
You see, this guy
On
is
their
ready
next
to
attempt,
damage
it's
the
the
car.
traffic on the
The
motorway
vehicle.
that gets in the way. The runaway driver seizes his moment and aims for the exit road.
3-1, he's coming off at junction 28, coming off at junction 28.
The driver runs a red at the roundabout and squeezes through traffic as he heads for a dual carriageway, taking him back to where the pursuit first started. Now things have changed.
I can see
Pursuit and
civilians
T-Pack
in
on
the
a
video's
smaller
car.
and tighter road is a much trickier proposition.
There's a big question I have,
Steve's
but
colleague
I'll save that
tries to
question
get
for
in front.
later. Whoa!
But the driver rams him off the road.
Ready cable, airbag deployed.
Steve's the lead car once again, and as he gets close to the 4x4, it slows and swerves into him.
Whoa, this guy is
5-1, we're
high.
taking
He's
contact
reckless.
as well.
He's very
Steve's
reckless.
car's
And
taken
he's
a
willing
hit.
to do anything not to
Yeah,
get
even
caught.
at the
Okay, to
detriment of
continue.
people's lives.
I feel
Now
like
on a
the police should be
single
careful
carriageway
following
and the
him
police
though,
I think that's going to be
taken
so
careful
he does
from
not
the
open
start.
fire on them.
Gone
Maybe he has a
offside,
weapon in the
almost
car or
dropping back a little
something.
bit.
3-1, he's continuing A650, keeps going on wrong side round the bollard.
X-ray Romeo 5-1, we're just approaching a traffic light junction ahead. I think it's Crossroad Junction, stand by for directions. Approaching red traffic light, stand
And this
by.
looks like residence.
Yeah, a residential
Yeah,
area.
anybody
The
can be
4x4
outside
has
trying to
slowed
cross.
at a
And
junction.
Movies normally make
Colleague
it look like it's
alongside
easy
and other
to
cars behind.
And
stop
we
a chase
are
car,
right,
but it's not.
Right, heading general direction of Morley.
Steve goes ahead of the Porsche to try and box it in.
Everyone all right? Yeah.
what? That's just the peak of it. That's the highlight of everything. I was thinking when they finally get to it, I suggested like just boxing him from the beginning. But I feel like this guy is just going to run over every car and anybody in front of him.
Can they shoot the tires?
I mean, they can't open fire. That's the thing, because this is resident. It's not like, sorry to say, it's not like our country, because it's something like this to go on here. I remember the last time they had a chase like this, it was just fire up. They were just the policemen were just being so unprofessional.
Now you remind me when I was in primary school, right? So I was coming back home from class, then our house was not very far from the school. So while coming back, this happened in the state I grew up in. While coming back, the police was actually chasing some armed vehicles. Now the armed vehicles, they were kind of like shooting, disorienting everybody and everything. But on that the same case, the police are still shooting back in a place crowded with people. I think my sister then, a bullet went through her hair. We were very surprised. I was like, what? So seeing these people act with so much professionalism and putting lives
they're trying
first,
to do it on a very neutral ground.
honestly, I am impressed, because in my country, you are on your own.
To be a fire raid, to be something different.
I say, and God help you.
The 4x4 driver has smashed into Steve's car, spinning it around 180 degrees and into a wall. Steve and Harry are unhurt, but their part in the pursuit is over.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, sound.
The Porsche driver has taken out 2 police cars. It's clear that he will stop at nothing to escape.
Yeah, well, he's just determined to kill someone tonight, isn't he?
5-1, we're disabled back near Brunswick Academy.
All right. Yeah, we're all fine, yeah.
Coming back towards us? No, he's going down that way. He's gone Victoria Road, mate.
The pursuit's been on for more than
police
25
guys that came down, I'm not
minutes.
seeing guns
There are
in
now
their
6
hostel.
police cars.
The British police do not walk around with guns.
So how?
They have good gun regulation.
So how do they?
No, they don't need to open fire like every other country, or that although I love their system, that this no gun rule is actually a good thing.
But how would they tackle
this
this
scenario,
guy if in a situation he is armed?
Please help us down there in the comment section. Were you expecting to see guns on them? Right?
Yeah.
They don't move around with guns.
I know about citizens might not be allowed, but at least they are the. I think I'll look more into it and find out why they
Cars
don't move
behind
around.
4x4, as well as the helicopter above. The net is closing in.
Well, this is actually a massive,
Pursuit.
Because helicopter. I was thinking it's drone.
Me too. I thought it was drone.
Past 3-1, it's still the A643 Victoria Road. You've got 6 units behind you, 6 units behind the vehicle.
This guy has wrecked a lot, especially in damages, properties,
The driver's
and
slowed
endangerment
down
of life.
and is goading the cars behind him.
Just for the officer's information, he's gesticulating out of the driver's window at us.
As they head onto a dual carriageway, the team decide to make their move. But once again, the driver slams on his brakes. He speeds off, but smashes into the cop car in front. This time, disabling his own motor.
He's coming
The
now.
driver
He's coming now.
ditches his stricken Porsche and makes a run for it.
Driver out and running. We're following on camera.
On foot, he's no match for the interceptors.
Got you, got you. Yes.
And half an hour after he was first lit up, they finally
Yes.
have him in cuffs.
Yes.
Male is
Yes.
detained. It's Beeston Ring Road,
Finally.
Junction Elland Road.
Is there a car to put him in? We've got a car that works. This way.
So look, I'm going.
Get in the car then.
Excuse me, I'm going. I'm going.
Put your feet in the car.
Student Officer Harry
think he's
certainly had
having
a
fun
taste
with
of what
that,
life
what
as an
he's doing.
interceptor can be like.
First experience really of that kind of pursuit. It was interesting, to say the least. I could see him all the way through a pursuit. He didn't care. He had his arm on the window looking out. He looked so casual. And it just shows you with his intent how dangerous it can be for police officers.
Steve's seen most things in his 18 years on the job, but this has been one of his toughest pursuits ever.
You'll have seen through pursuit, we've dropped back at certain stages, we've come forward at certain stages, and we've tried to put the box on when it's been safe to do so, or as safe as it can get. We can't be ramming vehicles left, right and centre off the road. It's dangerous. The driver in this case is clearly no respect whatsoever for the law or for anybody else around him. And I would hope, assuming that he's found guilty at a later stage, that he'll be getting quite a lengthy custodial sentence so that he can think back on what he's done.
The dangerous driver has been taken to the Nick. He's being dealt with by Interceptor Richard Whiteley, who was also involved in the pursuit.
You apologise? I think it's a bit too late to apologise now, pal, isn't it?
It's not too late, never too late.
Police suspect he's under the influence of something.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably be.
Look, it's blood here.
What have you been taken? Okay, I want you to do a breath test for me, okay? See if you've got any alcohol in your system. Okay?
Who's chased me now?
A lot of people have chased you. You've had half of West Yorkshire Police chasing you. Take a deep breath and blow into that for me. Take a deep breath and blow into that like you're blowing up a balloon. Blow. Blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep... Thank you, stop. 0 on that one.
There's no alcohol in his system, so Richard tries a different test.
Right, this is a drugs wipe test, okay? Have you taken any drugs recently? Any? I'm asking you. Have you taken any? Okay, stick your tongue out for me. Open your mouth. Stick your tongue out. You're going to stick your tongue out and let's do this.
No.
You're not going to do it, okay?
The driver seems unaware of the seriousness of what he's done.
Yeah, I have. And I'm driving, chasing you at 130 mile an hour and I've got 3 kids to go home for. You could have pulled in at any time, okay? So don't start saying if I've got kids or not, okay? Because I want to go home at the end of the night.
The suspect, who was
Well, that
driving
was
his
deep.
girlfriend's car, was taken to hospital for a checkup before being returned to the cells. He was later convicted of failing to stop for police, dangerous driving and driving while disqualified and with no insurance. He was sentenced to 14 months in prison and banned from driving for 5 years and 7 months once his current disqualification ends. No action was taken regarding the suspected driving under the influence.
It just beggars belief that somebody can be in that
14
state
years.
and willingly get
No,
into
14 months. That's not much. That's like 2 years.
Countless people at risk, including myself.
No, that's not
That
much.
vehicle's
They should have
capable
given him
of
at least 10
150
years.
miles an hour. It's nearly 2 tons of vehicle. The
And
way that we saw it
did he show any
driving,
sign of
it was
remorse
swerving,
or
it was
anything?
nearly colliding with all the police
Yeah.
cars. It's written a...
I'm just saying my mind though. I feel like he endangered a lot of
need
people
stopping.
here.
A lot of lives. Just imagine the other car, the police vehicle tumbled or something.
Exactly.
Assaulted.
And if you listen to what the policeman said, he said, I myself, I have kids, 3 kids to get back home to. 3 kids. These are men that are putting their life on the line to keep our streets clean, safe, and protected. At the very least, the thing you could actually do is indulge them, stopped, and be on your way. Do you understand? You ended up actually endangering a whole
lot of people.
people.
Just imagine the car he collided with actually transported.
And
like,
imagine someone was
it's
actually
going to be
crossing the
faster,
road
yes.
at that same time.
And the environment looks like residence. You didn't, the 14 months was
small.
Ugh.
It's like a slap on the cheek for me. I felt like they should have actually given him a 5 year, 7 months in prison, while more like a 10-year no drive. To be fair.
But my only problem from this is him not being remorseful at the end of the day. You still feel like
He was,
he's at the right.
he was saying sorry at the wrongest time.
Yeah.
He was saying sorry.
That was not
Okay,
remorse.
when his car was disabled, instead of him to like, okay, stop.
He tried running.
Running what are you running from? Me, I still want to get what was he running from?
Because there was no alcohol in his system.
Do you understand?
He said
No, I don't think he allowed them to actually test him for the alcohol.
No, for the drug.
For the drug, yes, they did alcohol but not drug. Because I don't believe any human being in their right senses would actually run from the police for no good reasons. These are men putting their lives on the line for us, for goodness sake. I might not see, in my country we have the highest level of police injustice. Yeah. But at the same time, that does not mean I have to disrespect them. That does not mean that I have to disregard what they are doing, putting their life on the line. Because if there was an armed robbery next to my street, I'm not the one coming out. I'm calling them. Even though here in my country, they might not even answer you. But at the end of the day, they are the one we call to. At the very least, the courtesy we can give them is answering them when they call us. That way, they can actually put their life on the line willingly when being asked to. That's just my 2 cents about the whole thing.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you think about this in the comment section. And also let us know if the 14 months, they gave him was,
too small
or too big. Let us know your thoughts down there. We love you guys. Bye.